Merhabalar everyone from Turkey. Now I'm in Adana and I can say that this city is one of Turkish gems. Unfortunately, as for now, it is more like unknown gem of Turkey or hidden gem of Turkey. But I wish that at some day this city will also be popular for tourists too, because here you can find a lot of interesting places and plenty of things to do. It is already my third video from this city, from this trip, and I'm trying to show it. And today, in the morning, I went to a clock tower, and on the top of this clock tower, located a nice cafe where you can drink some coffee or tea or maybe something else. You can eat some sweets here, and the most interesting part of this cafe is of course the view, because from the top of this clock tower you can observe almost the whole center of Adana. I can't name myself like a huge fan of such observation points, but here this view is really nice, and you can also buy some food here, which will be really delicious. I wasn't expected too much from this place when I was going here, except of the view, but the dessert was really delicious, more in European style than in Turkish one, but anyway, it was tasty, and this place is definitely worth visiting.
I remember when we used to be in love, and we thought that nothing could ever keep us from partying, leaving this romance behind. But now you're gone, and all I have is time. And though you're not here anymore, I still think about you. 'Cause baby, yeah, I didn't forget you. Hey, no, I didn't forget you, baby. I know we drifted so far apart. And I know we both made a brand new start. I saw you walking and talking with another guy, and I wish you happiness, but sometimes I wonder why. Why after all this time you're still on my mind? 'Cause baby,
As it is the last day in Adana for me in this trip, I wanted also to visit a lake, or maybe it's a pond, I'm not sure to be honest. I think that the dam was constructed here, and after it this place appeared here. Anyway, it is a really nice place in Adana. Here you can also find an island of lovers. I'm not sure if there is something more than the name in this island. Anyway, it is behind my back right now. I don't think that I will have a time to visit it today. Of course, you can rent some catamarans here, but I don't think that the weather right now is uh, too good for some water travels, because it is more than 30 degrees right now, but I saw some people who don't have any problems with the weather right now. First, I thought that it will be a nice idea to go here by public transport, and I also tried to find it. I checked some maps and also some applications, but it wasn't too clear how I should go to this place. And to be honest, here in Adana, you can find a lot of small buses. They are not organized too well, and of course, for locals, there are no any problems with them because if you understand where some place is located, or at least if you can ask in Turkish where you need to go, it will not be a problem. But I don't know Turkish too much, and after a couple of tries to explain where I want to go, and with my fiasco in it, I decided to take a taxi. To be honest, taxi in Adana is quite cheap, and it is also a comfortable one. So I also had the possibility to look at the city in some different districts, not in the city center, and I can say that Adana is a green city. You can find a lot of parks, a lot of green zones in other parts of it. Of course, I didn't explore the whole city, but at these parts that I already saw, all looked pretty nice.
Waking up dizzy in the morning, we fight a lot. Don't even know about what. I just want you to leave, darling. It's my only hope. Can't you see our time is up? I don't want to start over. Finally, some peace and quiet since you
You can also find a pretty long promenade here. I think that it's not too long, but at this time, with this hot weather, it was long for me. But after you will cross it, you will find a zone with a lot of different small cafes. They can serve you some drinks and also some food, some snacks, mostly snacks, but I think that there are also some restaurants too in this location. And the main attraction of this cafes is a picturesque view. Here you can sit and relax in a perfect location, and this place, this view is really stunning. Mostly these cafes are made in a very local style because not a lot of tourists go here. I'm not sure if I saw even one except from me here, but it is definitely a very safe place, and if you will come here, you will get only positive emotions. And also, almost in every cafe, you can find lovely swings near the tables, so while you're waiting for your order, you can relax on it.
realizing in the middle of the night. I'm glad you're gone. I'm glad you're gone.
This place is not very crowded. Maybe there will be more people in the evening because it looks like a lot of workers they are just preparing for the main part of their shift, and it also looks like this place is really a nice one for some weddings, for some big celebrations, because you can sit in a very charming place and everyone will remember any celebration really good. And usually in my travels, I like to find places like that because it is one of the local places of the city, and here you can feel a real vibe of the city, and you can imagine how it feels to live
Realizing in the
here.
middle of the night, I'm glad you're gone. I'm glad you're gone. I never had it so good, baby. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I never had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would.
Now I came back to the city center of Adana and I wish to try a very local dish which called shirdan. It is made from offals and it is served in a very interesting set and now I'm going to one of the places where you can find it. I will have another video on this channel that will be about Adana's street food and I will show you how it looks in it, so go and watch it too.
Occasionally, I need to breathe. Stop me for a second, I got needs. Occasionally, I set them free. Don't hold me back now, I'm in the lead. This part, so cold life. This part, so cold life. What a time to be alive. Lately, I've been dancing on my own so bravely. Steady steps on the ground. Hate me, but I ain't never coming down. Never coming down. Cause lately, I've been dancing on my own so bravely. Now they're round on my mind. Hate me, but I ain't never coming down. Never coming down. I'm never coming down. Never coming down. Oh. Before I knew it, I was hurt by some stupid thing I overheard.
On the map of Adana, I found a place where a lot of Sheridan restaurants are located, and now I'm going there. And it's not far away from the city center. I can say that it maybe is part of the center too, but this district is really contrast. From one side, you can find really slums which are in so bad condition, and from the other side of the street, it can be some new modern building with good design. And I think that now this district changes so much, and soon it will be completely different.
Never coming down.
One of the main pros of Turkey is, of course, fruits. Fruits and also vegetables is a known part of Turkey. Here you can find a lot of different plantations of fruits and vegetables, and of course, it will be a very stupid travel not to try here some fruits. So now I bought some cherries for me that was grown somewhere near Adana, and of course I want to try it right now.
Coming down. 'Cause lately, I've been dancing on my own so bravely. Now they're round on my mind. Hate me, but I ain't never coming down.
Of course, fruits and vegetables are also very cheap in Turkey, and it was interesting for me that usually the price is not for a kilo, but for a half of kilo. But anyway, the price is really so low that you shouldn't choose depending on it. And now I also came to the park of Atatürk. You can find a lot of objects named by Atatürk in Turkey because it's a really significant person for this country. I will also visit mausoleum of Atatürk in Ankara when I will be going back, and then I will also tell a little bit more about his role in a modern Turkey history. When I'm traveling to some countries or to some cities, usually it takes some time to understand if I wish to come back, but also there are some places which you love from the first minute or maybe from the first day. And Adana is definitely one of these places. I wish to come back here and not once, but I think that I would like to be a regular guest of the city. Maybe I will even live here for some longer period in the future. But for now, it is the last day for me in Adana. Tomorrow I plan to go to Mersin, which is located really close to Adana. It's like 100 kilometers from here, and it will be also a city near the sea. It is also a big and industrial city, but it will be tomorrow. Anyway, when I was planning my trip, this trip, I had different thoughts about cities that I should visit and the road that I will have. And now I am definitely a happy person because I chose also to visit this lovely, charming city. And I think that it's not the easiest city to film because a lot of emotions are really a hard one to explain because a lot of pros of the city is connected with some vibe, with some feelings, and they are more invisible. So I can just recommend everyone to come here and to see the city in their own eyes, because here you can find a very interesting mix of modern part and more traditional part of Turkish life, with a lot of attractions, with a lot of parks, with also a very lovely people, and it will be a nice experience to come here and to explore Adana. I thought that I will not film something else this day, but when I was going home, I also was walking near the mosque, the Sabanci mosque, and of course I wanted to visit it too, but I didn't have an appropriate clothes for it. But some guys who were security guards of this mosque, they said that I can also visit it if I want to, and of course I wanted, and I visited it, and this mosque is just stunning. It can easily catch your breath even outside, but inside it looks even better. And it also has an interesting story of construction, because when I saw it first, it was hard for me to say if it's a modern mosque or maybe an old one, but just renovated. But this mosque was built only in 1999, and it was like a present after a recovery from an earthquake, really hard earthquake in Turkey, and it was built by Sabanci Fund in the center of Adana, in central park of Adana, and it was constructed just in 1 year. For me, it is also like a symbol of a fast recovery of Turkey from some bad times, and I wish to perceive it like that. Really impressive mosque of Adana. For some time it was even the biggest mosque in Turkey, and if you have a possibility to visit it, you should definitely do it. That's all for today. That's all for Adana this time. So subscribe to this channel to see my next videos from this trip, from Mersin and also other ones. And have a nice day. Bye.